Hello and welcome to part 8 of Project Data Analytics. In this part, we will see how to integrate the drawings with earned value management. Drawing means you can integrate your sections, your elevations, your plan views, whatever drawing you want. We will see how to integrate them, and we will give some recommendations what are the best suited in each of the project. So let's dive into the software where we are going to integrate the drawings. So this is the software which you guys need to download. This is inkscape.org. so this is a link, you just google it and you will be in this page. And what you need to do, go into the downloads here and the current version, and from here Windows, whatever system you are using, most probably you will be using this, so just download that. So once you click here, it will ask you the option 64 or 32, so whatever version you want, you can just download that. Once you download that, because I have already downloaded, so I will not work on that. So let's say once you download, it will open up like that. So once you install it, this will be the software, condition of the software. We need to discuss few things here. What are the things we need to consider if we are going to integrate the drawings of our project with earned value management? So first thing is we need to see the activity codes, because these are the things with which we will be assigning the integrating drawings and the earned value. So the important thing is that if you are working in a tall building, which we will be doing today, we will be integrating a high-rise building. So you need to see the activity codes, whatever are there, we will be assigning them in the drawings. So you need to make sure what are the activity codes. You must assign the floor wise, at least if you are you want to integrate the elevation of the building. If you want to integrate the floor of the building, let's say the wet areas, dry areas, this passage and lobby, corridor, all the dry rooms and bedrooms, utilities. So you need to assign the plan of the drawing, not the elevation. So in that case, you need to have all the activity codes for the plan. Let's say wet area, toilet, bathroom, and you can say a bedroom or a utility room, garbage room. So these will be your activity codes. So the best suited thing which is for high-rise building is the levels, elevation, because you will be monitoring most of the things floor wise. And what are the things we will see in the next part, how powerful this floor elevation can be for monitoring and controlling. So you need to make sure you have activity codes here, and then we will see how it is connected. There are two ways to connect, but I will prefer to go with this software because it is very comprehensive for our purpose. Whatever we require, it will do for us. The other way is Synaptic Panel, which is built in Power BI Market. You can go there and download that Synaptic Panel, but I will suggest you to actually you need to get this visual from there. We will be using that visual, but there is one more way to do that, which is called Synaptic Design. OKViz is a producer, or you can say the creator of the software, but we will not be using that because it is very limited. It can only accommodate the rectangular or triangular shapes, but we will be requiring so many different shapes, so we don't want to go to that software. So this is our software which we will be using, Inkscape. So what you need to do, first of all, the first thing you need to do, take your drawing, whatever the drawing you have. This is my drawing. We are going to integrate building drawing. Okay, it should be a JPEG, PNG, any file, but not the PDF, because if you integrate PDF, it will be very slow. So what you need to do, take such elevation. It can be the mosaic based, or it can be your facade based, but I prefer to be like this elevation of your drawing, where you have the white color background. At least it looks better. But if you have the picture of your building, you can do that as well, because we want to integrate the level. So whatever feels better to you. So what you do, just take a screenshot, make the file as a PNG or JPEG, and after that what you need to do, go into this software and then import this file. How I will import the file? This is the file I will import. These are the settings you need to follow. Just remember that embed, not link, embed this and this setting you need to follow. Now your file is here. So what you need to do, the best practice is that try to make your building within this range, because this part is important. Don't go like this above that, just avoid that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but mostly my recommendation is always try to make the building or whatever is your layout under this part. It's good. Then you can zoom in, zoom out, so it's not that difficult. Before that, what you need to do, simply just select the image which you have imported, press Ctrl X, it is gone. Now you need to delete this layer. This is very important. You need to delete that. How you will delete? You will go into that object and from here, from layer and delete layer. The layer is deleted. Now paste again, Ctrl V. You could do the same part before importing the picture. You could delete before that, no issue. Okay, so this is the situation. So what else are we going to do now? We are going to select this one. Just see the Bezier. It's called Bezier Draw. What it will do, it will draw the your required shape you want. You need to trace that. So what I'm going to do, I need to recall my activity codes here. My activity codes are, if I go back, my activity codes are in the form of floors, F1, F2. If I'm writing here 4F, so it must be 4F there as well, but I have changed them. I'm using another program, so you will see some discrepancy, but it is not. I have changed the names to fourth floor. So you need to make sure whatever name is inside P6 for your activity code, the same name should be there as well. So we are going there now. So this is my basement 5, 4, 3, 2, basement 1, ground floor, mezzanine floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and going until the top. So the same steps now you will be following for your layout. You need to trace that and then you need to import. How you will trace that? You can zoom in, you can start from any point and finish at any point. You need not any point, you need to finish on the specific point where you started. So once you click here, and then once the moment you click here, now the this part is activated, this tool is activated. Now you need to trace it. This is my floor, let's say a little bit behind, let's say until this point. If you are not feeling much accurate, you can zoom in. This is my floor, let's say, and I will come little down, and let's say this is my floor. I want to make this part, and see, and right now I am at this point. The moment I will click on this part, you need to focus this area, the below this image 18. You need to focus there. See, there is one new way, which is the new layer, which is path 16. So just forget the name, no issue with that. So then you can just assign a color. So this is the color. You can decrease the opacity. It's always suited, it's always recommended, because it looks good if you decrease the opacity, because it will give you the structure behind what is the structure. Okay, so you need to do that. So this is done. For the second part, you will also do the same thing. Just you know what is your layout, where you want to be to highlight this thing. So this is the area I want to highlight, and then let's say I will go until this point, and I will go until this point, and I will come back to this point. So I will you can give any color, it doesn't matter, because the coloring will be done inside Power BI. So just to show you what is happening, I'm just giving another color. I will decrease the opacity. So you will trace the same thing for all the floors. Let's say I will just roughly do these things for you, just in order to make you understand how it will be done. And let's say I will now skip the one and go here. You need to be accurate when you are doing. So color doesn't matter. You can give one color, or if you don't want, you cannot even, you can avoid the colors, but I will suggest to give the color, because coloring will be done in Power BI. And then the better you do, the better results you will get. Okay, so far I have given this. Just assume you will do all the things until if you have a G plus 50 or 60, you will be doing this for 60 floors no matter what. Okay, so after that, what I'm going to do, you need to focus here. Now there are two tabs, object properties and the objects. So how they work basically, let's say I will just drag them a little bit down. Yeah, now if I unselect this, you see the layer is off. If I unselect this, layer is off. So now I know that I am at this layer, and which layer is this? Let's say this is the floor 1. So what is the name of floor 1 in my activity codes? Floor 1 is represented as F1F. Okay, this is not the description, follow the code. So now you need to know, I always recommend to all the people who are getting training with me, that try to give whatever code you are giving, means whatever the code you want, just this, your description should be the same. For example, description, what people usually do, they put description a complete name which they actually want to know, but they think, okay, if something is there, code is given, means the P6 has given them the option of code, so code should be a small form, a little form. No, it's not like that. You are going to read with the code Why? Because I will just show you one thing. See, we have discussed that before as well. Codes are the unique ID. They are primary key. See, the value entered for activity code must be unique. So that means we are going to connect through this, not anything else. So you need to be careful with the activity codes that. So I always prefer to give the same name to them. But in this case I am not giving them. So just I will follow that ground floor was like this. Okay, ground floor, or there was no space, or means no dash, maybe, whatever. So these names now need to be placed there. So my 1F is my first floor. So this one is, let's say, first floor. So I will go in this. I am in the objects right now. Once you click here, go to object properties. Okay, at this point you need to type 1F. Okay, the same ID, and you can put the same as label, it doesn't matter, but it's I have always done like that, so no issue. So you will put like this and then set it. Once you set it, now you go back and see 1F is selected. So this activity code is now linked with this part, and this activity code is inside your P6 as well, and it is assigned to so many areas, so many activities. So now you see how we are going to connect. Same, if I'm here, I don't know which path, maybe it is floor number 20, floor number 16, just check. Okay, floor number, let's say basement number 4. So I will go into the object properties. I will put it how basement 4 is written there. Just go into P6 and check basement 4. Basement 4 is just copy from here and simply paste it here, set it. So once you set it, go into object, see B4 is there. Similarly, you will set all the layers, they all will be set here. Okay, so once they are set, let's say 26 layers, because if you have 26 floors or whatever, then you need to do save a copy. Okay, and it will be saved in the form of SVG. You need to make sure. So I am saving it, let's say, in that way, means I don't, because this is already saved, I have done that previously, so we will be using that part, we are not using this one. So the method is same. So let's say you will save like this. So now your layers are saved, be it your elevation, section, floor plan, or whatever is there, you have assigned the same activity codes here. So now you can close that. So now let's open the Power BI, how Power BI will act actually here. So for that, let's say I will open my Power BI, and we will not use this one because this is just to show you that how to proceed, because there are so many floors, so I just saved the time. This is already done, so we will connect the same one, and then we will see how to bring that in Power BI. So here we are in Power BI. So next thing is that you need to bring this synoptic panel from where, if it is not with you, you go into the App Store, you sign in with your account, go into the App Store and type this synoptic panel. Okay, it will come, and this is the symbol. So once it is, just pin it. For example, I will pin it. So now it is permanently there with me. I need to sign in, I didn't sign it, so I will just skip that right now. So just select this one. Once you select this visual, it will be here and it will ask you a few parameters. They are very important. Now you need to do things here little carefully and very conceptually. You need at least 2 fields out of all these to bring your drawing here, whatever you highlighted. So what are those 2 fields? One is category, the other is measure. Category must always be the activity code which you have in P6 and which you have in your SVG file which we just assigned. So in case I will show you that how it works there, I will just bring little the same drawing in front of you to show you how I have connected. For example, I will open the drawing previously I was working with. Let's say, I don't know where it is. Okay, what I will do, simply I will just take this file and I will drop it here. Yep, file is here. See, it will be like this. Okay, all the floors are selected. Let's say if I go, let's say if I remove this, the floor is removed. If I check this, the floor is removed. So I have done this very precisely. You can also do this. Okay, see, so once it is done, see, these are my floor names. Right now in the project which I opened in P6, its activity code were different, but I have changed them. So these are the name assigned in my drawing. So now I will close that I don't want to save, close without saving, because I don't want to disturb that file. So this is the file. So what are you going to do now? Your activity codes will come here. My activity codes are here, and what type of codes are? My codes are floor wise, so put them here. Second thing, what you need, it's very important, it's all your perception how you want to go with this. So let's say I want my plant values to be highlighted. I want that whenever my plant value is there, it should highlight that in which floor it is there. So for that, this is my filter. I will bring my date here. We know that plant values are related with the time, so I will bring my dates in the filter like that. Okay, and I will put my dates at top here. Fine. Secondly, we have put only one parameter so far here. Second parameter which I want to put is the plant value, let's say cost. You can put labor as well. Plant value in the measure. So now it is asking me to bring your drawing. So where I will bring drawing from, let's say a gallery is there by default. Some values are already present there. You can use them or ignore. They are of no use actually. Now this is the point where you will bring your drawing. What you need, what I did actually, just go to the local maps. This is the drawing. We know that if you click here, now the drawing is here. If the activity codes will not match, like this code will not match with the codes assigned to this part which we did in Inkscape, it will be not highlighted, it will not give you anything, it will be black. For example, if I bring, let's say I will bring this part now, you see it will be black like this. It is not matching any code here. So you need to make sure that the codes are perfect. Now it is fine. So now what is happening, if I change my plant values to, let's say at this part, you will see the drawings will be highlighted. Some of the parts, see nothing is highlighted, means now if I go and put here, maybe something will be highlighted. If I go furthermore, see something, basement is highlighted at this part, means something is happening in the basement. If I move further in the time period, above things, see these parts are highlighted, something is going on. If I move further, this part is not, this far was maybe, yeah, something plus minus here, but now step by step something is highlighted. So this is the concept that if you in this Inkscape drawing, which is our now layout, if you put here the plant value, so plant value move accordingly. And this is very important for the analytics point of view, analytical way. It's like you need to see things in a way which you were not looking before. So how, what I'm saying, we will see maybe in the next session, that you can unlock so much information from these kind of analysis, that if you highlight, if you click on the floor, it will give you different kind of data which you were previously getting maybe. So what type of data you will be taking from like such analysis, which one of the example is plant versus earn value you are now putting in the form of drawing. How? So I will show you in a moment. So this is one of the way to connect, that you put plant value here, or you can put the budgeted value, whatever, but my recommendation is that to put the plant value. So the next thing is that we can make, for example, the same for the earned value. Why means why not just copy that now here, and what I will do, instead of this, I will bring my earned value cost. So what will happen now? Okay, see the difference little bit, and I will show you how the, see here it is. Okay, it might not be showing the floor number. What you can do, it's very useful, just take that floor number and put it in the tooltip. So I will go into the floor, which is my this, and I will put it into the tooltip. So what will happen if I hover here? So now it is showing me floor number 10. Here I can do as well. I will just click here and go into the floor and put it into the tools. If I click here, it is floor number 10. Okay, so how things are going on in both of them. So first of all, we need to see, if I just move it further, what will happen. See, all the values are done. So we need to understand, there are so many things we need to basically understand in this layout, how things are happening. So first of all, what we need to do, the method to do is that in one you will put the values for plan, and the other you will put the values for earned. So what will happen if you select that, if you move that, so it will show you in which area the plan values are and in which area the earned values are. Okay, see, something is going on here, so that's why it has highlighted, and we need to read that data. This is the approach, this is our thing, that we need to understand how to read the data. So what else you can do, and we will learn how to read the data in upcoming parts, most likely in the last part. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show here that data should be changed. I will give this by default this. So earned value is now the orange color and the other one is this. Secondly, we can bring other information as well. Let's say I want to bring here my, if I go into the cards, I want to bring here the status of the activity. Okay, not in card, I want to bring that into the filters. Now fine. So let's say if I click here the in progress, so it will show that these are the floors where in progress is going on. If I click here not started, these are the floor where not started is activated. Okay, so what does that mean? That means the earned value, we put here earned value. So not started means zero earned value. So zero earned value are the black ones, there is no earned value. Okay, here the black ones are the zero, means not started. So these are the values where nothing has been started. And what are the activities? We can find that as well. For that, let's say we will bring our activity names. I will bring the activity names here. So these are the activities, for example, that are not, if I reduce that, the activities will be reducing here, number of activities. See, it is actually gone back. The number of activities there, the status of not started activities is this. If I change this status will be changing, see, and this status is changing as well. So it is getting very dynamic, that what type of information we can perceive. And definitely I have prepared the dashboards. I will show you what I have done, because it takes a lot of time to prepare the drawing related dashboard as well. But once I am analyzing the reports, I will be telling that how it is done, how the dashboard is prepared. So now I'm just giving you the idea that if you, for example, change this, so the scenario will be changing here in the form of, see how it is showing that only in this area things are happening. What are the things? Things can be, let's say it is right now showing the completed activities, because we need to put it down in a dynamic way. I will show you how to put that. Only this area is working, and what is it? There can be started activities, not started activities, three type of different status are there. There can be plan value, means it is more definitely, earned value is not there. What is the schedule variance, and all these things are possible. But the point is that you can put data like that. So now I will give you a little bit of introduction, that how to prepare and what type of dashboard you can prepare. Although we have done a 3 hours of complete session part where we have learned how to establish or prepare the dashboards related to performance and resource management, but in this part we will see how to connect them with the earned value. So I will just ignore the current page which I was just giving you introduction. You know now how to connect them, what is the idea behind it. Now we will see what type of dashboards we can actually generate. So let's see, this is one of the dashboard which I have prepared already for you, and we can actually see here how things going on, and we can analyze, and we will analyze in detail in the upcoming part. But the point is what information you can have. This is the man hours drawing. Okay, I am giving the name drawing so that I know that it's a drawing. It can be your layout or whatever you have. Man hours mean I am monitoring man hours. Okay, but man hours in the form of resource management, not in the form of earned value. You can monitor in the form of earned value as well. So man hours in resource, what does that mean? That means you can check your remaining, you can check your actual, in which floor. Right now it is telling me that in which floor remaining manpowers required. This is the resource name I have put. These are the resources. Let's say at this time period in the remaining, I want to see my mason. So now the data will be filtered for the mason. See, all the data is filtered for mason. See here, mason is required in this area. What is the unit of mason? The total, this is the distribution of mason going on. This is the distribution floor wise, and mason required in each activity. Because why it is, how it is coming, I have put here floor, then resource name, because I want to see in which floor Okay, there are so many floors because I selected Mason. I want to know remaining unit of Mason in all these floors. Okay, what are these floors? In each floor, what is the activity, the resource name, and the resource will be Mason. Why? Because I selected Mason. If I remove Mason, you see under floor 10 there can be many other resources. See, it will come now because it is loading. See, under, for example, if I just take this one level up, yeah, see, under each floor 11th, and now it is 10th floor. Under 10th floor so many resources coming, but in order to make it a little simple, I clicked here. So now Mason is selected and it remove all other resources from here. See, all the resources will be gone from here. Now each floor has Mason. Mason where it is used, let's say floor number 17 where it is used. In floor number 17, Mason is used for all these activities. Okay, and what is the use means where it is coming in each time period. These are the weeks and floor number now you know, and these are the remaining units you know. Okay, and these are the dates. This is a status. Definitely here the status is not changing because remaining unit will not be for completed one. Okay, it can be either for in progress or not started. Let's say I want to see, I will just click here and in progress will show. Maybe nothing will come. Okay, in progress mean remaining units of Mason which are in progress are on these floors. Similarly for non-started you can check. So that was for remaining. You can check for actual as well in each trade or in each part what was the situation. You can bring here the activity code BOQ wise, how much manpower was assigned to any BOQ or something. It all possible, no problem for that. You can increase your analytical skills from that point of view. Now we will see a little bit of this, how we have developed that kind of dashboard. This is plan versus earn cost drawing. You can do the same for the man hours because we know that earn value can be done for cost and man hours both. So now it is telling me this green one is the plan, orange one or yellow one is the earn. This is a very key information here, telling me the delays in each floor so far. What is the delay going on? We have seen that, and we know there are two type of delays, whether the forecasted delay or the completed delay, means activity completed later than the baseline date. You can ignore that activity count, you if you want you can, but it's not that much useful, I have seen. Okay, so let's say if I am just going a little bit back, so it might change the scenario. Filter context we will see in the next part and where in much details. So it changed something, see, but we couldn't understand what change made here, means what is the change. So let's say now I want to see it in key item, it says CCTV. I want to see CCTV at this point. I will click on CCTV. Where CCTV is going on? CCTV is planned here in all these floors. Okay, there are three status of CCTV now: completed, in progress, not started. There are three status. Okay, out of that, this is only for completed or in progress. It cannot be not started. So that means these part are planned but not started because earned value is 0. So it is giving you a visual that you planned your CCTV in the floor number what? Let's say it should show some floor. I think it is not showing maybe, but it should floor number 10, floor number 8. In tooltips it show. It is not showing here as well. I think it is not in the tooltip. Let me bring that as well. No problem. I will click. How you will do? Just click here and go to the last in the end. Yes, sometimes we need to be very much patient. See, it is loading. Okay, tool, yeah, here is the tooltip. So what I will do in tooltip, I will bring the floor. So that what I was saying, if I click here, now it should tell floor number 17. So I planned CCTV in floor number 17, but floor number 17 is not done. So that one it's delay. It is showing here as well, schedule variance 28%. Okay, means planned values are so many, but earned is not done. So that's how you can see. And what are the CCTV activities? These are the activities. It is telling, these are the floors. It is telling you that these floors might finish that many days behind, or these floors have finished that many days behind or after the baseline. So that's one of the things you can do. Then there is more thing which you can do: earned value management, cost, drawing. Let's say this was plan versus earned. This is simply earned value of the cost in the form of drawing. So now you can see your drawing with the trend as well, so how things are going on. So this is my S-curve, plan versus earn versus actual. If you want to bring, this is the same delay showing on. These are the BOQ main divisions, mean how it is going on. Plan versus earn values, status, these are also the values. They help for decision making. If I want to see the status of what was the status of this floor, I will click. The data here will be changed accordingly. You will see these values will be changing, SPI and CPI and schedule variance, the S-curve, everything will be changing. Sometimes it takes little time. But DAX is very powerful. It brings the data for you. Whatever happens, it brings the data, but you need to understand. See, the data is changed. It says that floor number, what was the floor number 14? It started from, let's say, week number 72 and went until this. What are the complete status is this? So I want to see in this part, let's say status of in progress, how much in progress is going on. So you can check that as well. Click on in progress. With this, if you selected that, now it is showing in progress activities of that part is going on like this. Okay, so now I will see if the data is changed according to that. Yeah, see, data is changed little bit. Yep. So in progress in this now here, and I will, if I click on, let's say, completed. So that means something is completed in all the floors. That's why it is like that. And we will discuss that, what is the meaning of light color, what is the meaning of dark color, and all these things. So, but the point is that you can change the scenario based on your drawing, based on your graph. Means you can make your decision making better. You can see so many things going on, how things going on at each floor, SPI, CPI. If this is the schedule, what is the contribution of this floor in this month in the form of floors? What are the status of activities? If we go here, we can choose the plan from any activities, key items from here as well, whatever is there. So far my PC is behaving little bit slow, so you need to be a little patient with. Yeah, here for example, let's say I want to see my electrical lighting works. If I click on electrical lighting works, what is the status? So that status is changed now. Okay, electrical lighting works is going on almost in all. Maybe they are finished here or they are in progress. If I now click here with the completed one, electrical external filter selected and the completed one, so it might change the situation. It might say that the electric, because this is a BOQ, so there can be many activities inside that. This might give you the value as per the activity, because we have put here the planned value. If I show you, the planned value can be for an activity, not only for the BOQ head. If there are 10 activities in one BOQ and 9 activities are not planned and 1 activity is planned, so it will give you the planned value for that one activity. So we need to consider that data flow, and we will see that in the next part. See, now it has shown that something is completed out of this main head in all of the part. Let's say if I want to see the in progress as well, I will remove the completed. See, these are the under this head, these are the floors where in progress is going on. Planned value is this, earned value is this, schedule variance is a lot of there, days delay is this, and the baseline finish of this filter, whatever the filter you have selected, the baseline finish says this, baseline start this, and these are the condition. If I just simply, let's say, remove that, so you will see the dates will be changing, everything will be changing based on that. So sometimes it takes little time to understand how the result is coming, but DAX, if you have applied a very confined environment for DAX, then DAX will give you the correct answer. So that's how drawings can be used to enhance the decision making. So I think it's enough for now to understand how the drawings will be integrated. You can integrate, again I will say, layout, your floor plans, or whatever you have, elevations, facade, or 3D dimension. If you have, you need to just trace it as per the activity code. Whatever activity code is present in Primavera, you can bring that here. So it's very charming, very new, and you can just analyze floor wise, you can plan accordingly. So it's quite interesting. So I hope it's finished now. So we will, in the last part, we will see so many things. We will see the filter context, we will see how data flows from here and there, and then we will see how to update the data from P6 to here, how to change the project. Let's say if the HiRes project is here, you want to use the same template for another project, what you need to do, what are the things that can give you error and you need to remove that. They are not much big, but definitely time scale changes sometime and the activity code change. So these are the few things you need to adjust for a new project. So we will see that as well, and we will analyze the reports, that we will see the power of Power BI, that how data analytics actually can help us, because so far we were just developing the things. So once they are developed, everything is there, then we will analyze and we will see how decision making can be improved. So see you in the next part.